I'm going to bring up a separate tweet for you. This is a tweet from Courtney Perella. And she is a surrogate she is a deputy national press secretary for Trump 2020. And she tweeted out the following of her being in Florida supporting Laura Loomer. Now, you don't know who Laura Loomer is, probably. Most of you won't know who she is. I know who she is, exactly who she is, because she came up in these commentary spaces, but as a conservative, as an Islamophobe, as a white supremacist, someone who is directly Nazi adjacent, if not a Nazi herself. She would deny being a Nazi, but whatever, that's besides the point. Her work speaks for itself. I'll pull up a couple of her tweets so that you can see exactly who this person is that Donald Trump is supporting. Donald Trump sent his deputy national press secretary to her campaign rally. And this is what Courtney Perella said. She said, Laura Lee Trump visited. I'm sorry. I got it wrong. It wasn't Courtney Perella who went. It was Laura Lee Trump who went. Visited our hardworking volunteers in Boca Raton. These volunteers are knocking, making calls, training new volunteers, all to spread the president's record of success with their fellow Floridians. And in the picture is Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer is an Islamophobic, fascistic, white supremacist. Here's why this matters. I don't care about the hypocrisy. What I care about, and you can see Laura Loomer's banner back there. So they're there together. Spare me the specifics. Oh, we weren't there specifically to help Laura Loomer. She just happens to be in the picture and we see her signs back there. We have just come through a week where Donald Trump and his supporters have, and Fox News and the entire conservative hermetically sealed bubble, right? They have been demanding that Joe Biden and the Democrats disavow the far radical left Antifa socialist violent rioters. And yet they have posted pictures of them associating with one of the vilest, Islamophobic, hate-filled, xenophobic, racist, white supremacists in the game. Now, if you want to add insult to injury, it's the fact that Laura Loomer is running for office and won the Republican primary down there in Florida. So not only is she getting support from Donald Trump, but she's getting support from Republicans in her district in Florida. But they're trying to demand that we disavow protesters because they so choose to label those protesters as rioters, and they so choose to label anyone. They absolutely label Joe Biden as an Antifa socialist. It is the asymmetry in our American politics that will ultimately destroy us, either destroy us collectively as a nation, or very specifically destroy the left movement in this country, because they are free to get away with anything. Literally, we saw one of their supporters murder 2 protesters last week. They didn't say a word. They didn't condemn it. Not only that, they supported him to the tune of $300,000 now that they have raised. The president of the United States defended him from the White House, from his bully pulpit in the White House. And then when one of their supporters got killed, and we don't even know the circumstances, we don't even know if it was friendly fire. We don't have any details, but they screamed to the top of their lungs that this is an example of the violence that comes from the left. Never mind that Kyle Rittenhouse had just killed 2 somebodies and shot a third. The third person had to lose their arm. They did not say a word. Not only did they not say a word, but they celebrate this guy. I want to bring up another tweet on your screen. I just want you to see that this is another candidate for Congress. This is a Republican candidate for Congress, and this is what the person said with regard to Kyle Rittenhouse. And I just need you to really see this, because this is the asymmetry. While they have us apologizing, while they have us apologizing for simply protesting, this is what they are electing into office. Deanna Lorraine, she's a candidate for Congress. She said, "We need more young people like Kyle Rittenhouse and less like Greta Thunberg, who's been advocating for climate justice."